ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to episode 13, I believe, of Let's Play Godcraft Adventures. So, I derped up quite bad. My mom's just gone through some surgery, and I've had to help her out and, do a ton of errands and whatnot. She calls me a lot. It's almost like a dog bell type thing. Unfortunately, I recorded an episode, and it glitched up, and I showed you how to make some of the stuff, like doing it kind of thing, and I lost it, so I'm going to have to explain what's happened instead, which I think may be easier in a way. First of all, this is my automated bee area. I mean, most of you guys have probably seen apiaries on Direwolf's videos or whatever if you ever watched his, or, you've seen them before. These ones are my manual ones, all the ones I do by hand. Basically, what I found was you have, a certain type of bee. The best ones I think to start out with is the meadow bees, the forest bees, and the modest bees, and marsh. Not much the marsh, but I usually go forest and meadows mostly. What you do is you crossbreed them a couple times, and you're trying to get a common bee. When you get a common bee, or mainly a princess, you breed it with another common non-stop. What you're trying to do is go from something that'll look like, let's see what if I can get an example here. You're trying to go for something that says, something like this, meadow common hybrid, to, or here's another one. This is actually what it would look like for you mainly if I have one in here. Okay, no, we'll have to just use that one. So Meadows common hybrid, and what you're trying to do is get rid of the Meadows part and have a common only. So you keep breeding them with its kind of bee, with which a common's a white one, and then eventually your princess will be, we'll say this was a princess, and you got one of these. Well, you keep breeding with it, and eventually she'll become just a pure common, and she'll look something like this. Ta-da! And then when you have the pure like this, you can actually automate them in an apiary with the tubing and stuff, and it's really easy. Wooden pipe on top, gold pipe just for speed, and of course there's a lever to, light up that pipe. Advanced insertion pipe, which is part of additional pipes, the teleport pipes mod that we use. I have iron pipes just so it goes the one direction, and then in here. Now, what you're seeing here, I don't believe is actually happening. No, nothing here is actually full. So what you're seeing, actually here's the buffer. What you're seeing here bouncing back and forth is not actually even real. Let's disconnect quickly and go back in game. Watch this. Actually, you know what? Maybe it is happening. Huh. That may be a bug on our part. I'm not sure, guys. Huh. No, they went up, I think. Okay, never mind. Visual bugs. Okay, that was complete visual bug. Even server-side visual bug. Welcome. So yeah, don't listen to me there. Even though it looked like that was actually happening, it wasn't happening. So what happens here is everything goes down this line and goes into the sorting system. These are the 3 combs that these bees produce, and I have Diligent so far, a Noble, Unwary, and these 4 Cultivated. Now, these Cultivated are special to me. I feel personally that I've done a good job with that, and yes, that is a mining laser in my inventory. I'll have to do another episode on that. I've been farming some PvP, and I did get that. But don't worry, I will in the near future do an episode where I get that kind of stuff. Like I said, I've had some, with my mom and stuff. Unfortunately, I haven't done that. But don't worry, we will do some of the... Well, we probably won't be doing the PvP, but I will take you to each tower over time. And we will go there together. So ignore that. I won't use it during any of my episodes yet, just so I won't tease you, but yeah, it's sitting there. Anyways, here's the cultivated. So fast worker, long life, nocturnal. So what this means is when it's nighttime, it works. When it's daytime, it works, yeah. And it produces a lot of materials. And I have 4 of them that are just the same. And then I have a few in here stored in here. And then of course the commons. And now what I'm doing is I'm breeding even more of the cultivated here. So what I'm doing here is I was trying to take a marshy and turn it into a cultivated. So I was taking my old cultivated drones here. So if we go here, we can check this one is marshy cultivated hybrid. Let me check this one. This is a hybrid as well. And this is actually a cultivated drone, fast worker long. So you don't want to breed it with this because it has a marshy, and this is a marshy, and this is cultivated. So basically, this would give you 25% chance, let's just say, actually it's probably worse than that, I don't know what the math is, but let's just say for fun, it'll give you like a 25% chance to go cultivated. I'm just making that up. Well, if you go with this one, it's got maybe a 50% chance. It's got a better, because it's a pure breed drone, you have a better chance of actually, you know, switching that baby over. If we go over here, you notice these drones are all cultivated now. There's a huge chance of actually one and flip that queen over. Nope, she's actually still a hybrid, but she is producing some purebred drones here. She did produce one. So what I'll do is slowest worker, long life. You know what? I'll replace that with some other workers that I've produced in the past, because I want to keep one kind going here. So we'll take these all out here. We'll check this baby out. Look at this. Cultivated, fast worker, long life. And nocturnal, of course. So she's actually finally flipped completely over, which is great news. And this one was the one that wasn't quite there. So what I'll probably do is put her at the very end here, because this is what this one is over here. Look at this. This one has produced 37 honeycomb. I haven't checked this one yet. You can see this one's 15. You can see the big difference between those long and fast workers. So here we go. We're down here. Oh shit, did I miss a drone or something? Okay, here you go anyways. She's a purebred, and these will be probably purebred drones. There you go, cultivated. So she lost her nocturnal, even though I did crossbreed it with a nocturnal twice, I think. That happens. So what I'll end up doing is I'm going to try to keep breeding her with nocturnal forever, as far as I can, and then eventually she'll never produce any cultivated drones, like the non-nocturnal cultivated drones. Because what happens is if you automate this process with the Godcraft pipes, it may either pick the non-nocturnal or the nocturnal one, and then eventually she'll lose that nocturnal permanently, and then you'll have to, you know, breed it with another bee. It gets really messy from there. So let's check this one out here. Okay, slowest worker, long life, cultivated. So that's a pure already. That's great. We can check, see what we have for drones here. I'll just go through these quickly. Okay, let's check what we have here. So this is fast worker, long life. Perfect. Go over here. It looks like this one might be a pure. If you see, I was picking up the mossy, it means she was producing that before because she was not a pure, but she could be a pure now at the end, right? Oh, no, not yet. So it's hard to, you know, it's not hard, but we're going to try hard to get a pure. So, yeah, I don't like any of these ones. Too many slow words on here. So what I'll do is I'll leave her there for now. This one's still working. This one is a princess. She's waiting for a mate. Yeah, you're waiting for a mate too. So what we'll do here now is, you know, you can kind of pretty much decide, you know, these drones, slow, 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 slow. Oh, well, you're not. And you guys are slow, fast worker, long life, but you're a hybrid. We don't want you. And of course, we know the marshy one will be a hybrid. So we'll go over here, and what I have is the bees also sorting in here. So I have 4 types of bees here. These are 3 different ones. And of course, the other 4 over there. And so I have them sorted over here. And what's happening now, We're having a discussion about bees. We've been trying to tell people that, you know, it's not a rule, but we'd rather not see people sell bees. Because it's dumb. I mean, if you're going to buy some bees, I mean, it ruins the whole game, right? I mean, that's kind of lame. But anyways, so what happens is in here, so everything comes in here. So we got a buffer system, that nice buffer system. So this is the buffer. If it fails and gets full, which it shouldn't, then these get full as a backup. From there, it goes from the filter down here. Now this filter's in the 4Bs, and what goes in is in another buffer I created, then the filter, and then into the analyzer. What I found with this one is, and I should fix that hole in the ground there. Don't need a hole in my ground. Why is there a hole in my ground? There we go. Anyways, it goes into the analyzer from the side. Yeah, most things are the top. This one's the side. If you place it from the top, it's actually, I believe, this spot is the top slot. The side is for here. So the bees will go here, and then what happens is you have to actually extract them from the bottom from this slot here. So top, side, bottom, if that kind of makes sense. And then from there, this filter runs underneath, and it puts these bees in here. So I've just analyzed all these bees, and you know what? I put a stack of 64 capsules, I believe, in here of honey, and I'm only at the 48. And of course, I think like 5 of those fill up this as well, or maybe even more. So you could see identifying all these was actually not bad. I mean, this is a lot better than using this for costs. It's a little slower, but when you're automating, the process is good. Why am I doing this, Kane? Why do you want to do all those drones? Well, what I'm doing here for these 4 is I want the cultivated. And I want their, here, you know, I was showing you the other one. I can show you this here. These are awesome cultivated. I mean, because they have nocturnal, they're fast workers, or long life. These are great. I need to breed. My next goal is to breed cultivated with commons. So what I'm doing is I'm building an army of the cultivated ones for now, and then I'm going to actually breed them with the commons. And what I'm doing is I have all these, and now I can pick. So I can say, okay, fast worker, long life. Fast worker, long life. Fast worker, long life. Fast worker, long life. Fast worker, short life. Don't want those. Fast worker, short life. Don't want those. Fast worker, long life. Look at that. So I'm going down this list of stuff, and these drones I'm forcing to breed with these guys to actually get their asses in gear. So this is how I'm doing it. So those drones here that I was trying to get better, there we go. This is how I'm doing it. Now, this could be inefficient. This may be not even what you're supposed to do. This is how I do it. And it's working for me. So over here, then you have your combs coming in. You can see the things coming in on the buffer from the teleport pipe. And they go into this buffer chest. I like doing the buffer diamond chest. This is my little invention. I've been doing this since the beginning. I know somebody else out there, I'm sure, has come up with that idea, but I make buffer chests everywhere because they prevent overflow. If I were to have this going directly into this, what happens is if this gets full, like there's no room in there, these bees start trapping and everything backs up. These buffer chests prevent backage, basically, and they're nice. Especially when you want to dump it. For example, I can dump a shit of bees in here. Actually, here, let me show you me doing that right now. Here we go. So I want some of those cultivated here. Actually, I've gotten most of them now, so it's not like I have any left. But here we go. Those are the cultivated ones. A lot of those will probably already analyzed, but if we throw them in here, you'll see them going through the system. So that one was already actually analyzed. A few of these will be analyzed, but once it catches one that doesn't need to be analyzed, it'll go through here. This is the other thing. If you have old drones sitting around, you can throw them in here and identify them all. If they've already been identified, they're just going to skip the process just like what's happening right now, which is kind of nice. And I think most of these are probably going to skip the process. So I'm working with these bees here, and I'm working with the unwary, noble, and the diligent. Now I got lucky and got those, but you can't get so lucky and just keep getting them instantly out of midair like that. That was just pure luck. So what I've been doing is, while I've been running these, I've been keeping them. So here we go. We got the noble, the diligent, and the unwary. So I'm keeping their drones, and eventually, okay, here you go. So now it's starting to identify them. This kind of breaks. This display breaks a lot. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. But anyways, I'll put them all in here, and now I'm going to buffer these like crazy. And that way, this will help me find some bees to crossbreed later on with these. And it's just all I'm doing. I know that kind of gets confusing, but yeah. So if you're starting at bee forestry, my suggestion is you go to the hive, which is our PvP area. Most people don't PvP there. 90% of the time you'll never encounter PvP. You go to the place called the hive. It's on our world map, mc.godcraft.com 9393. You go there and you run a little event for a minute or two. You get a random hive. You do that for a couple hours or an hour. You probably should take some breaks and go back to your place so you don't like die and lose everything at once. Take those, bring them to your base or whatever, and then you take them and use the scoop and you place them on the ground and you break them with the scoop, of course, all that. You take the bees and start with, just say, the forestry or the meadow bees. All you do is you crossbreed the forestry and the meadow bees together until you get a commons, and then you try to breed the commons with the commons to get a pure breed. And then after that, what you're going to do is take the commons and you're going to breed them again with forestry or meadows, and then what you'll end up getting is you'll get the cultivated, and then from the cultivated you're going to try to do pure breeds like I have again here, and then from there you're going to take the cultivated and then you're going to breed them with the commons. Once you have that, you'll make, I believe, I could be wrong, but I think you make diligent and noble. It can split two ways. Then from noble and diligent, you're going to want to do the same thing. You're going to want to make them into a pure breed. From there, I still have to learn what to do from there. But that is what I know, and hopefully that'll help you. It's basically about breeding, creating a new variant, and pure breeding them, and then automating them with a system like this. And let me explain this again. Wooden pipe with, you know, the redstone engine, with gold pipe, which just super shoots them down the thing. You know, you can see them launching down here a lot faster instead of going crawling down slow. See how they're slow and then they launch? That's what that's for. With an advanced insertion pipe, how this works is once they're purebreded, there's going to always be diligent and diligent drones, diligent princess and diligent drones. It will automatically place them in the correct slot. You can only put one princess in one slot. You only ever get one princess. And of course for the drone slot, you can only fit one. And the rest then gets filtered in here. And of course my system here, it goes into this filter, this diamond pipe. And of course I have it filtering through a teleport pipe, which is coming in here. And of course you just saw this whole process, which is now, you know, going through all these bees and you're checking them out, and that's kind of how it works. So now this is my other one here. This is where all the combs go to. This is Comb City, basically. I have a bunch of centrifuges here. I don't need this many, but once you start dealing with multiple types, they can't stack, of course, because, you know, you have one kind of honeycomb, but this one will be a different type. And of course it'll have a spot there. That's why I have 4 of them, so there's not too much of a back order. And here is what I have so far. Isn't this crazy? So I got a lot of honey drops, a lot of bee wax. Honey drops, I'll probably end up automating that over time and do that like off screen, and I'll do another squeezer. Instead, what I'll do is I'll have it fill into the squeezer automatically and pipe it directly over into the analyzer. This will make it so I can automatically analyze all my bees and never have to worry about capsules. Now don't worry, capsules are cheap as hell. I don't mind doing that. But hey, why not make it automatic so you don't even have to touch it, right? This is Minecraft after all. So that's the point. And when this fills up, this is full of honey, this is to the max, and I'm not going to even probably store it in the tanks. I'll probably put it directly into this machine here. When that's full and it doesn't need any more, what's going to happen is this will fill up, and then what I'll do is I'll have another pipe. I'll do something like this. So this is the honey drop. Say the honey drop, this is a squeezer. When this is full, I'll just have it go into a chest. So I'll still have an overflow of honey drops over time where I can use it for my bread, for example. You guys have seen my bread where you take 8 honey drops and put it around a piece of bread and you'll get 4 honey slice. And I have 4 stacks here on me. These are amazing because they heal 4 food, which is great. Yeah, I could wear a quantum helmet, but you know what? I'm not big on the quantum helmet. I actually enjoy eating because it's more fun to me, and the quantum helmet drains so fast. I hate that in a way. So I have actually stayed away because I really enjoy the whole food thing. I find it more venturous, I guess, in a way, if that kind of makes any sense to you guys. So, yeah, that's basically my bee operation, and remember, these are just emergency buffers in case everything goes to shit there. That way when I wake up, I probably have most of my stuff not lost or, you know, standing still. And, yeah, this is great. I'm really having a great time with these bees. I'm having a lot of fun. I'm taking my time. I'm purposely breeding lots of purebreds of each kind. I don't even know what I'm doing half the time because, like, I know there's this direct plan you need to do sometimes, but I'm just having fun, and that's the whole point of the bees, and that's what I'm doing. Before I go, I talked about this in my other episode of this, which I was recording, and then it failed. I got a Fortune 2 pick, so I've been, you know, killing mobs, and I'm using my enchantment table. This is great. I actually wanted to show you how this works. This will not work on ore, so if you hit ore, you won't get double ore. See? 1 block, 1 block, 1 block, 1 block. Yeah, that's how it works. Because, I mean, you could just place them and do this 100 times. But what it does work is on things like gems, for example. Ones that don't go into blocks, but go into items. So if you hit that, look at that. I got 3 gems just from that one. Isn't that amazing? Now, it does not work on the forestry appetite. I can't say it ever proper. I don't know if that's a bug or how it's supposed to be, but it definitely works on coal. So we hit that coal, it just got 2 coal from there. Okay, not a whole lot, but hey, that's 2 extra coal. If we go up here, okay. So let's just say we killed 1 coal node. This is 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. We'll leave it at 20. Oh, perfect. It's 20 anyways. Okay, so we got 20. Now we pick up all this coal. We got 36. So almost double the amount of coal we got back with this pick. And that's what makes this pick beautiful. And yes, it does work for diamonds, guys. That's what the whole point of it really is. I'll probably use it on coal too because I like the double coal. And coal's kind of slow anyways when you're using a drill, so why not take the extra time and get double the coal, right? So yeah, I guess that's about it. Yeah, I have a mining laser. Yes, I've been doing PvP. Yes, I got a mining laser. I even have a nano saber. Got another one. I've had these before, but I mean, I've gotten them since then. Like in my since I started this whole new plot, I actually got a set at my other plot that I don't use anymore. But I do PvP here and there. I can't really record the PvP mainly. 2 reasons. I don't want to be an ass and do brag videos like, haha, I killed this guy, blah, blah, blah. That is rude. That's not appropriate. The second thing, it's kind of hard to do that because you're concentrating, and most of the outposts are pure grinding. It's just killing, 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 running the event, killing, killing, killing. But I will take you to each tower over time and actually do each tower and maybe run it once or twice and show you how it works and what you get out of it. So don't worry about that. I'm not gonna be, hiding content from you guys, so you don't have to worry about that. Also, like again, Electro has, and I'll show you guys at spawn here. Of course, by the time you see this episode, this has been here for a while, but of course you can still come here and donate. At spawn, Electro's looking for iron, gold, and blaze rods, I think. Iron, blaze rods, and gold. So what you can do is you throw them in here, and it'll actually, so we can put our gold in here, and it'll get sucked out from this timer. This timer is like a 30-second timer, and then it'll go back here. And of course your donations will go into these chests. You can see somebody's already donated some stuff in here. Thank you guys, and keep it up. These donations are important to us. You know, silly stuff like this, that's inappropriate. Silly things like, you know, arrows, food, whatnot. You know what, guys? If that's all that those people donated, I may even give you guys a ban. Because I like banning people, and that's just rude. We don't want to be having to clean that out with your shit or having it clog up so people can't donate items to the train system. But anyways, yeah, Electro's in charge of this. He's working really, really hard around the clock. Did I just hit a torch? No. To do this, and I mean, all the resources he can get his hands on is really important. Again, this is for the public. He is doing this as a high-speed rail. High-speed rail, by the way, is 250%. I think the quantum suit is maybe 200%, maybe even a little less, like 180%. This system will go faster than what the quantum suit will do. Which is awesome. So you'll actually move faster than what I'm doing right now, right here, which is really, really cool. So I'm just following some of this. This is some of his newest work. He's been working really hard on this, as you can see. And this is going to go over and far away. Yeah, we're probably getting near the end here. Yep. But you can see he's working hard, and he's clearing and adding this, even concrete. I bet you if you went and started to help fill in the concrete, knowing where he's going to 1,000, 1,000, 1,000, 1,000, basically 1,000, negative 1,000, 1,000, 1,000, negative 1,000, 1,000, and negative 1,000, negative 1,000, basically. Yeah, that's the stations and spawn. So, I mean, you could see there, that actually may have been the 1,000. I don't think we were at 1,000 there. No, I think it's further. But, you can see what he's doing anyways, and ask him probably before you even, you know, magically volunteer. But yeah, if you provide him mats, he can pretty much do all this. One thing he is running low on is cobblestone. He'll probably start a quarry and stuff, but hey, if one of you are like, hey Electro, one day you message him and say, I've, you know, made you a crap ton of concrete or a crap ton of smooth stone, I have, you know, 8 diamond chests, I'm going to donate 8 diamond chests to you and place a teleport pipe at your house if you want to stand there. I'll send them to you. He would probably be appreciative of that. Just don't say, hey, I got 8 double chests of cobblestone, where can I send it? That's pathetic. But if you're willing to actually send tons of stuff over and have already pre-processed it for him, that's going to help a lot. But yeah, even now, like temporarily, this is a great, you know, runway for quantum suits for now, till the rail's up. But yeah, you can see he's really put a lot of effort into this, and I think this is awesome. And you guys gotta thank him and donate some materials to him, because he definitely deserves it. Anyways, guys, thank you so much for watching, and I hope you have a wonderful day. And sorry that I didn't really I lost that one episode of me building some of the stuff in there, but I think this may have been better in the end for you guys. You may have actually, hopefully, been educated a bit better. Instead of me derping thinking, oh, was it this, that, you know. So maybe that's a nice change here and there, you know. Some episodes are tutorial episodes, so where I tell you how things went, versus other episodes where you watch Kane be an idiot and not know what he's doing and you're all laughing, and because those are fun episodes. And yes, the quantum suit takes damage at 4 height. Here's that food, by the way. You can see how much it heals. Pretty nice, huh? Someone's a little barn over here. Hello, barn. But anyways, thanks everyone for watching. I hope you have a wonderful day. I hope this episode was good. I hope you enjoyed it. And, you know, don't forget to check out Godcraft Adventures. It's free, don't forget. We're not charging to play on it. And have a wonderful day.